2 Movie Marquee Challenge videos in 1 week. You guys must really be spoiled. Friends! Hello! Welcome back to Amethyst Craftworks. I'm Samantha, and welcome back to another Movie Marquee Challenge update. We've got 2 this week. One was my March, brain fart, my March draw for the movie that everyone is going to be basing projects on. I will link it up there for you in case you missed it, but spoiler alert, you will probably have me mention it here too. But that was the video from the other day, and today I've got my last update for February, my roundup for February. I'm going to show you the things that I finished for my granny square cardigan for February. So, in case you're unfamiliar with the Movie Marquee Challenge, if you haven't joined us here before, this challenge is with me, with Bella from Bella from Bella's Crochet Gifts, there we go, and Heather, the Crochet Witch. The 3 of us are like tag teaming the Movie Marquee Challenge, picking a movie every month, and then you're going to base a project on that movie that we picked, the colors and the poster and so on, right? I'm assuming if you're joining us here that maybe you're familiar with the Movie Marquee Challenge, and I don't need to explain it, but in case you're not, that's what we're doing. And so my project for the year 2023, is a cardigan. I'm doing a granny square cardigan. Each month is going to have 6 granny squares with colors from the movie poster. And one of those squares is going to have appliques all over it because the front of my cardigan, like the front panels of my cardigan, is going to be covered in references to the movies and such. You know, you get it. And so, the last update, I'm pretty sure I showed you guys these 2, for sure. This was the kind of color scheme that I picked out of the movie poster, which should be over there for the Goonies. The Goonies is the movie for February. So I picked mostly blues. Blue and teal were the colors that I picked. And I had those done. And I had the appliques done, but I didn't have them sewn on yet. However, now I do. OMG. This is so cute. I could not love little, One-Eyed Willie, that's his name. I could not love him more in, like, crocheted skull and crossbone form. But I'll hold him up to you. He is too stinking cute with his kind of askew eye patch. It's not quite sewn on perfectly, but to be perfectly honest with you, I don't care. I just don't. I think he's adorable. And these little coins, these little doubloons down here, it just... I love this. I love this square so much. And I do have one black tail from the sewing the eye patch on that I forgot to sew in. But the back, that's a pretty clean back, right? It's kind of gappy, like it kind of looks messy on camera, but I promise you it's not. I don't know why it's showing up that way, but it's like a super clean back. Decently sewn on, and I just love him. I think he's so cute. So that's my applique square for the Goonies. But then I've got my other 3 squares. So this one is just all blue again. It is the Varsity Navy Sapphire and Varsity Blue. Again, it's just in a different configuration. I just love these colors together, so I wanted one more that was just these. But then I did 2 last ones. This one incorporates some brown and some of the gold with the blues. I like that one a lot. But this last one, I am like so stinking proud of this one, and it's like not anything special or anything, but the idea occurred to me because Heather's squares, which if you haven't seen Heather or Bella, if you haven't seen their Movie Marquee update videos, oh my God, check them out. They do such gorgeous work. Bella is making blankets. Girl, more power to you. And Heather is making tiles. She's kind of making, like I am, sort of, like she's doing sort of one thing that is a part of a bigger project at the end of the year. Kind of like what I'm doing. But her tile for the Goonies just gave off jewels and gold inside a treasure chest with the colors that she picked and the sort of arrangement of the colors that she picked as well. And so I used that same sort of inspiration to make a treasure chest with gold and jewels inside it too for my granny squares. So the brown is chocolate brown. The green is matching my hair pretty good. It's a pound of love. I think the color is called wintergreen. It's the color that I made my own Knoll sweater out of. It's a remnant. This is the same varsity blue, the same Karen Simply Soft Gold, and then I think the red is varsity red or deep red. One of those from Joanne's Big Twist. And so yeah, I thought that was a really good one too. Like the brown on the outside makes it look like a treasure chest with all the jewel tones and gold. I thought that was an awesome idea. So thanks, Heather, for the inspo for that. And so these are my squares. My fun and funky applique and colorful squares for the Goonies. What do you think? Do you like them? Other than maybe the sort of messy way that the eye patch is sewn on and so forth, I'm really proud of the Goonies. I love it. I mean, who doesn't love a good, like, pirate flag, right? Like, this is sort of what that's giving me. It's so fun. And I love this little applique, which, by the way, I will link down below. It's Twisted Hatter pattern for the applique. The patch, the eye patch, and, like, the gold doubloons, I just free-handed those because I don't think a tiny eye patch or coins requires a tutorial. It's just like single crochets in a circle. You get it, right? But the actual skull and crossbones, I will link that down below. I will also link the pattern for the solid granny squares that I'm using. That's from Heather. I will link Heather's channel. I will link Bella's channel. I will link Heather's Facebook group so that you can post your pictures with all the things that you have made for the Goonies, and maybe what you make for, spoiler if you haven't seen my pick video, for Hocus Pocus. Oh my God, my arm. There we go! Hocus Pocus! As if that wasn't like a given to be one of my movie selections. That's the movie that I picked for March. I already talked about the color scheme and the like color inspiration from the movie poster, which I'll put over there too, just in case you didn't see. I'm using the like theatrical release posters for all the movies that I picked. There are other versions of Hocus Pocus's poster. There is, of course, the Hocus Pocus 2 movie posters and things, but I went with the OG movie, the theatrical release movie poster, and so those are the colors that we're working with. I'm so excited. As you can probably tell, I'm in the same vampire bat t-shirt. My hair is the same, my makeup's the same. This is the same day as my other video. So I haven't started working on my granny squares yet. It's the same day. So I'm not like twirling my yarn super fast already, but I'm gonna work on them. I'm gonna come back and show you, and I also have like a stupidly cute idea for the applique to go on the Hocus Pocus Granny Square. I'm not gonna lie, I've been like hoarding ideas for my particular movies for this challenge, for the applique, for this part. Because I knew what was coming and I was like, what designs do I want on my own cardigan? So I have an idea for that too. And so in the next week, so next week's update, week 2, update 2, I'm gonna keep up with it better this time because I'm planning things in my planner accordingly. I have transferred all my plans and notes and ideas and things into my planner, so we're keeping on schedule a bit better now. But indeed, in the next update, I will show you all that stuff. I'll show you my squares, maybe the applique, so on and so forth. We'll see how far I get. But yeah, I think we're gonna do a quick one today. Just my update for the end of February. These I'm keeping. Oh wait, hold on. Don't leave me yet. One sec. So I am keeping these in bags. This was my Young Guns. Oh my God. I think my brain shut down there for a second. But yeah, these are the Young Gun squares. There's my Pals applique. They're all in here, all 6 of my brown Young Gun squares. I don't know, I might just stuff these in here, you know, until I can't fit no mo in a bag and then use another bag. But I'm trying to keep these separate. I'm trying to keep them separate but together so that I can keep track so that like nothing gets lost. Because this is, of course, a year-long project, and so I don't want to, like, lose track of January's squares in December when I'm trying to I'm trying to join them all together, right? So I'm trying to keep organized, again, with my planner, with Ziploc baggies of squares. We're keeping things separate but together. That way I can keep track and I don't lose anything. And all that stuff. And so, yeah, I think now I'm going to let you go because I have babbled at you enough for one update. I've got 2 sets of squares done. I am so stoked to work on the 3rd. And until I have another update on the Movie Marquee, until I've got some other thing that I can babble at you about, I am going to let you go. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up, and thank you for subscribing today. I really appreciate that. And until the next time I see ya, take care. Goodbye.